Hey you guys, my name is Tonea Smith. I'm a licensed therapist and I am reframing this channel to be more of a journal for me. I really feel like during session, God just gives me these beautiful metaphors and I'm like, I want to share these somewhere, and I feel like YouTube is the best place to share them. So the first one that I'll share is when God gave me this analogy while working with a client who was letting go of a toxic relationship or a toxic situation. In the analogy that God gave me, I want you to imagine a child playing with a toy. So that child gets bored with that toy and he leaves it alone. So he starts playing with something else. There's a second child who picks up that old toy and starts playing with it. Well, the second child who starts playing with that old toy is extremely happy. There's a lot of joy that they experience with that toy. And the first child looks back at the second child and is just like, wait a minute, that's my toy. That's mine. I want that back. And so they may even start tussling with the toy because they both want it. And I know we've all seen that happen before, but I want to give a little bit more context as to why that's probably happening. That's probably happening because the first child who got bored with that toy is not just looking at somebody else play with their toy and getting jealous about it. What they're experiencing, or what they're likely observing, is the joy that that second child is experiencing with that toy. It's not that they want the toy. It's not that child number one wants the toy again. Child number one wants the joy that the toy is bringing to child number two. And I truly feel like this is the reason why when our exes move on and they are happy in a new situation, all of a sudden, all of our old feelings start coming back and we want them again. Even though we know we left them for a reason. We know that they weren't, that we were not in alignment, but all of a sudden we want them back. And so we may actually pursue that bad thing or that bad relationship, not understanding that what we're in pursuit of is the happiness that they seem to have, is the joy that they seem to have in their new situation. I want to veer off a little bit just because I want to give warning to the fact that our relationships are not supposed to make us happy. Okay, I know that that might be controversial, but let me explain. If I'm so dependent on my relationship bringing me joy or my relationship bringing me happiness, then whenever I don't have the relationship, or whenever I don't have the person around me, I don't have joy. I therefore forfeit my happiness if that person is not around, or that relationship, if I'm not in that relationship. But if I have that joy already on the inside of me, whether I am single or whether I'm with that person or whether I'm with another person, I'm no longer going to fixate on an object, or fixate on a person rather, in order to bring me that level of satisfaction or that level of enjoyment, which is what child number one needs to focus on. He needs to realize that it's not about him being entertained. It's about what he brings to the toy. Child number two realizes that. Child number two says, you know what, fine, have your toy, I'll go play with another toy. Understanding that it's him, it's child number two who's bringing the level of satisfaction that is needed for that moment. It's child number two who is bringing the joy, all the joy in the world, to even the most boring toy. Again, I could go on and on about that because I feel like we get really, we get into really bad situations when we're not willing to understand that the joy starts within. And yeah, I'll leave that at that because I could go so many different directions with this topic. But I hope this helps. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it if you must. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.